Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham. Already I have completed 19 problems on budget and budgetary control. Last few more problems are left. I'm going to complete those problems. Then we'll complete the topic of budget and budgetary control. Presently, the subject going on is managerial accounting. In this subject already I have uploaded the videos for marginal costing, decision making. Now third topic going on is budget and budgetary control. So if you have watched the earlier videos, definitely you got a good grasp on what are budgets, how the budgets are prepared, classification of budgets, and we have prepared different budgets like production budget, sales budget, cash budget, purchase, material purchase budget, manufacturing overhead budget. So many different types of budgets we have prepared. So if you have watched all the earlier videos, definitely you will get a good grasp. So if you have not watched the earlier videos, I suggest you to visit the playlist of my channel. In that you will select the subject managerial accounting. In that managerial accounting, select the topic budget and budgetary control. Watch the video on theory as well as starting problems are very important. Now before starting the next problem, I expect you are having the printout of the problems which I have given in the link under my description. So go to the link, get a copy and keep it ready before watching the video. Now first time if you are on my channel, I suggest you to visit the playlist. I have uploaded so many videos on different subjects: financial accounting, advanced accounting, cost accounting, corporate accounting, then income tax, business statistics, financial management, investment management. So many videos I have uploaded. Select your subject, select the topic, watch the video and enhance your knowledge. Now 20th problem. See the problem number 20. A factory is currently working at 50% capacity and produces 10,000 units. So presently 50% capacity going on and 10,000 units produced. Estimate the profits of the company where it works at 60% and 80%. That means we have to make a flexible budget. 50%, 10,000 units. Now we have to find out at 60% how many units, 80% how many units. So we have to find out the profit at 50%, 60% and 80% capacities. At 60% working, raw material cost increase by 2% and selling price falls by 2%. Normally what will happen? The raw material cost per unit will remain same because raw material is a variable cost. So per unit variable cost will remain same. But in this problem, it is saying that when we increase the capacity to 60%, the raw material cost will increase by 2% and the selling price will fall by 2% at 60% capacity. So two changes are occurring. That is increase in raw material price and decrease in selling price. At 80% raw material cost increase by 5% and selling price falls by 5%. At 80% the raw material increase by 5% and selling price falls by 5%. At 50% capacity working, the product cost rupees 180 per unit and sold at rupees 200. Present capacity given 50%. At 50%, the cost per unit is 180 rupees and the selling price 200. The cost of 180 is made up as follows. That 180 rupees cost per unit is made up of material 100 rupees, then labor 30 rupees, factory overhead 30 rupees, 40% fixed. So 40% of 30 rupees, 4 3s are 12, so 12 rupees will get. So 40% of 30 rupees is 12 rupees, that is fixed. So out of 30, 12 is fixed, remaining 18 is variable. So we'll bifurcate. We'll bifurcate 30 rupees into fixed and variable. So 40% fixed, 60% variable. So 40% of 30, 12. 12 is fixed, 18 is variable. Then administration overhead 20 rupees, 50% fixed. That means out of 20 rupees, half 10 rupees fixed, 10 rupees variable. This is the data given. Now we'll make the flexible budget at 50%, 60% and 80% capacities. See, flexible budget at 50, 60, 80% of capacities. So three broad columns I have prepared: 50% capacity, 60% capacity, 80% capacity. At 50% capacity, 10,000 units. At 60% capacity, not given, units not given, we can calculate. We can calculate. At 50% it is saying 10,000. So at 60% how much? So 60 by 50 into 10,000. 60 divided by 50 because we wanted 60%. We wanted 60%. So 60 by 50 into 10,000, you will get 12,000. Similarly, we wanted 80%. We want the number of units at 80%. So 80 by 50 into 10,000. Because 10,000 units is there for 50%. Now we wanted 80%. So 80 by 50 into 10,000, you will get 16,000. So this is not given in the problem, we have calculated. At 50%, 10,000 units. At 60%, 12,000 units. At 80%, 16,000 units, that's all. Now we have made two sub-columns. Per unit total, per unit total, per unit total. Sales. The selling price at present is 200 rupees given in the problem. Presently 50% capacity, 200 rupees selling price, here 200. So multiply 200 into 10,000, you will get 20 lakh. Now when we increase the production to 60%, it is given in the problem that selling price will fall by 2%. The selling price will fall by 2% when we make capacity at 60%. So here in working notes, you can see at 60% raw material cost increase by 2%. What is the present raw material cost per unit? Selling price. Selling price will fall by 2%. Selling price will fall by 2%. So here you can see selling price decrease by 2%. What is the present selling price? 200. From 200 we deduct 2%. So 200 minus 2%. 2% of 200 is 4. So 200 minus 4, 196. So selling price per unit is 196 when 60% capacity is met. Now multiply 196 into 12,000, 23,52,000. Now come to 80%. At 80% capacity, the selling price falls by 5%. It is given in the problem. When we increase the production to 80%, the selling price falls by 5%. So here you can see, selling price falls by 5%. What is the present selling price? 200. 200 minus 5%, 190. 200 into 5%, you get 10 rupees. 200 ka 5%, 10 rupees. So 200 minus 10, 190 per unit. So I have taken 190. Multiply 190 into 16,000, 30 lakh 40,000. So I got the total sales. Now I have to find out the cost. Now first I will take variable cost. Material. Material cost per unit is 100 rupees given in the problem. 100 rupees per unit at present at 50%. So 100 into 10,000, 10 lakh. When we increase the production to 60%, raw material cost increase by 2%. Raw material cost increase by 2% given in the problem. So here at 60% raw material cost increase by 2%. What is the present raw material? 100 rupees. So 100 plus 2%, 102. So per unit raw material 102. Here I have taken 102. Multiply 102 into 12,000, 12 lakh 35,000. When we increase the production to 80%, raw material cost increase by 5%. It is given raw material cost increase by 5%. So here you can see raw material cost increase by 5%. So 100 plus 5%, 105. So raw material cost is 105. 105 into 16,000, 16 lakh 80,000. Over. Only two changes are occurring, that is selling price and raw material. No other changes. Now labor. Presently labor cost per unit 30 rupees. This 30 rupees per unit will remain same. It is not changing. So remember one point, variable cost per unit will remain same until and unless some adjustments are given. Here adjustment is given, that's why I have changed the material. If in the problem it is not given, then I would have taken 100 rupees all. Here I have changed. So labor cost per unit will remain same, 30, 30, 30. Now multiply 30 into 10,000, 3 lakh, 30 into 12,000, 3 lakh 60, 30 into 16,000, 4 lakh 80,000. Over. Now variable factory overhead. In the problem it is given factory overhead are 30 rupees, 40% fixed. 40% fixed. So 60% variable. So 60% of 30 rupees. 30 into 60%, you will get 18 rupees. Calculate. Take a calculator. 30 into 60%, you will get 18 rupees per unit. So per unit 18 rupees. It will remain same. 18, 18, 18 per unit. Now multiply. 18 into 10,000, 1,80,000. 18 into 12,000, 2,16,000. 18 into 16,000, 288. Now variable administration overhead. It is given in the problem administration overhead are 20 rupees, 50% fixed. So 10 rupees fixed, 10 rupees variable. So I have taken 10 rupees. Now multiply. 10 into 10,000, 1 lakh. 10 into 12,000, 120. 10 into 16,000, 1 lakh. Finished. Variable cost we have completed. So take the total variable cost B. Per unit 158. 15 lakh 80,000. Take the total. Totals we got. Now I am coming to the fixed cost. Two costs are there which are fixed. Factory overhead and administration overhead. First I am taking factory overhead. It is given factory overhead 30 rupees. 30 rupees factory overhead, 40% fixed. 40% fixed. So 40% of 30 rupees. 30 into 40%, 12 rupees. 12 rupees. Now multiply 12 into 10,000. 1,20,000. Now remember, the total fixed cost will remain same. Total fixed cost will remain same. So what is the total fixed cost here? 1,20,000. This 1,20,000 will remain same. So here also 1,20,000. Here also 1,20,000. Now per unit will change. Per unit will change. Opposite. In case of variable cost, per unit will remain same. The total will change. Fixed cost, the total will remain same. Per unit will change. So how to calculate per unit? 1,20,000 divided by 12,000. You will get 10 rupees. 1,20,000 divided by 16,000. 7.5. That's all. Same logic for administration overhead. Administration overhead given in the problem 20 rupees, 10%, 50% fixed. So 20 rupees ka 50%, 10 rupees. 10 rupees are fixed. So 10 into 10,000. You will get 1 lakh. So total administration overhead 1 lakh. And this total 1 lakh will remain same. So here also 1 lakh, here also 1 lakh, here also 1 lakh. The total fixed cost will remain same. Now per unit, divide kar lo. So 1 lakh divided by 12,000, 8.33. 1 lakh divided by 16,000, 6.25. That's all. Two fixed cost. Add up. C is the total of fixed cost. B is the total of variable cost. Now I take the total cost. Total cost means variable cost plus fixed cost. B plus C. B plus C दोनों को add कर लो D. So we call the total cost as D. So 158 plus 22, 180. 15,80,000 plus 2,20,000, 18 lakh. Like this you calculate. Total cost we got. Now simply profit. Profit is the difference between sales and total cost. Sales minus total cost. That means A minus D. A minus D. A is sales and D is the total cost. So here 200 minus 180, 20. 20 lakh minus 18 lakh, 2 lakh. Like this you calculate. That's all. This is the flexible budget. Now I am coming to the next problem, that is problem number 21. See the 21st problem. The cost of an article at the capacity level of 5,000 units is given below. So for 5,000 units, the cost data is given. For variation of 25% in capacity above or below this level, the individual expenses vary as per details against each cost. So 5,000 units, the data is given. Now there is a variation of 25% from this 5,000. That means plus 25% and minus 25%. Variation means it will include both increase and decrease. When it says variation, it means increase as well as decrease. So 25% increase, 25% decrease. So 5,000, 25% is 1,250. 5,000 ka 25%, 1,250. So increase by 1,250. It is not 25%, it is 20%. There's a printing mistake there. In the problem, make it 20%. It is not 25%. It is 20%. So 5,000 into 20%. So 20% is 1,000. 5,000 ka 20% 1,000. Yes. 5,000 20% 1,000. So increase by 1,000 and decrease by 1,000. So 5,000 plus 1,000 6,000. 5,000 minus 1,000 4,000. So we have to make a budget at 4,000, 5,000 and 6,000. So here we are given material cost 25,000 rupees, 100% variable. There are no fixed element in material. Material 100% variable. Labor cost 15,000, 100% variable. Power 1,250, 100% variable. Repair 2,000, 75% variable. So remaining 25% fixed. Then stores 100% variable. Inspection 20% variable, 80% fixed. Depreciation 20% fixed, 80% variable. Administration overhead 25% variable, 75% fixed. Then selling overhead 50% variable, so 50% fixed. Total is 62,750. Cost per unit is 12.55. This is the data given. This is the data given at 5,000 units. Now there is a variation in the output by 20%, 20. In the material it is misprint there, 25% is given, make it 20%. So 5,000 ka 20% increase and 5,000 20% decrease. So next page it is given, prepare a production budget for 4,000 and 6,000 units. We have to prepare a budget for 4,000 and 6,000 units. Now see, flexible budget at 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. So three broad columns I have prepared, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. 4,000 per unit total, two sub columns. So per unit total, per unit total, per unit total, particulars. Now we cannot calculate profit because sales are not given. Previous problem selling price was given, so we have calculated profit. Here only cost of production we can find out, only cost. Some costs are variable, some costs are fixed. So I have taken all variable cost, then I have taken all fixed cost, total, right? Variable cost, it is given material. First of all, the data is given at 5,000 capacity. First of all, you have to fill up the 5,000 units. You should not write anything in 4,000 and 6,000. The present capacity is given 5,000. So fill up the data of 5,000. At material at 5,000 is 25,000 given in the problem. Labor is given in the problem 15,000. Power is given in the problem 1,250. Repair 1,500. How 1,500? It is given in the problem. Repairs are 2,000, 75% variable. So 2,000, 75%, 1,500. So repairs I have taken 1,500. Stores are given 100% variable, 1,000. I have taken 1,000. Inspection is given 20% variable. 500 rupees is the total inspection, 20% variable. So 500 into 20%, 100. So inspection 100. Administration overhead 5,000, 25% variable. So 5,000 into 25%, 1,250. Selling overhead 3,000, 50% fixed, 50% variable. So 3,000 ka half, 1,500. Depreciation is 20% fixed, 80% variable. So 10,000 into 80%, 8,000. So I have taken all the amount for 5,000 units. Amount I have taken. Now I will calculate per unit. So this total 25,000 divided by 5,000, you get 5. 15,000 divided by 5,000, 3. 1,250 divided by 5,000, 0.25. So I have calculated per unit for all. Right? Now what is the nature of variable cost? The variable cost will remain constant per unit. The variable cost will remain constant per unit. So per unit 5 rupees. So here also I will take 5. Here 3 rupees, 3. Here 0.25, 0.25. So per unit cost will remain same, 10.92 per unit. Now you multiply per unit with number of units. So here 5 into 4,000, 20,000. 3 into 4,000, 12,000. 0.25 into 4,000, 1,000. So multiply per unit with number of units to get the total. 43,680. Here also same thing. Per unit, just now we calculated. Multiply 5 into 6,000, 30,000. 3 into 6,000, 18,000. 0.25 into 6,000, 1,500. Over. So we got A. What is this A? Variable cost per unit as well as total. Then fixed cost. Now fixed cost के लिए repair there is no fixed element, labor no fixed element, power no fixed element. Repairs are 25% variable, means 75% variable. 75% variable means 25% fixed. So 25% of 2,000. 25% of 2,500. So repairs have taken 500. First we have to fill up the 5,000 column. Later on we fill up the 4,000 and 6,000. So repairs are 500. Then after repairs, stores are completely variable. Inspection 500, 20% variable. So 80% fixed. So 500 ka 80% 400. So repairs 800. Inspection 400. Inspection 400. Depreciation 20% fixed. 10,000 ka 20% 2,000. 2,000 fixed. So depreciation 2,000. Then administration overhead are 25% variable. So 75% fixed. So 5,000 ka 75%, 3,750. 3,750 administration. Selling overhead are 3,000, 50% fixed, 50% variable. So 1,500. Selling overhead 1,500. So I have taken the total. I have taken the total at the present capacity of 5,000 units. Present capacity 5,000 units I have taken the total. Now we can calculate per unit. The total divided by number of units. How much is the total? 500. 500 divided by 5,000, 0.1. 400 divided by 5,000, 0.08. 2,000 divided by 5,000, 0.4. Here point. Now, what is the nature of fixed cost? The total fixed cost will remain same. The total fixed cost. The total fixed cost 500. So 500, 500, 500. 400, 400, 400. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. 3,750. 1,500. Now per unit. Divide कर दो total को. 500 divided by 4,000, 0.125. 400 divided by 4,000, 0.1. 2,000 divided by 4,000, 0.5. Like that. Here also 500 divided by 6,000, 0.083. 400 divided by 6,000, 0.067. 2,000 divided by 6,000, 0.033. Like that you have calculated. Take the total B. A is the total of variable cost. B is the total of fixed cost. Now total cost is A plus B. Add up 10.92 plus 0.0375. You will get this. 43,680 plus 8,150. 51,830. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 21. So I have explained each and every point. Remember those points. If you are satisfied with my lecture, give a like to the video. Share the channel in your friends circle so that more students can watch these videos. Give your comments, feedback. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe my channel. We'll continue the next problem in the next video.